Good morning, students. Today we are going to introduce Unit 10. So you want to be a pop star. So please open your booklet, page 11, in order to introduce the new words. The first word is handsome. Handsome is an adjective, means attractive, which is used about a man. For a woman, we say beautiful. Number 2, break. Break is a noun, means an opportunity for improving a situation. For example, he got his lucky break to be a good player when he participated in the school competition. Audience. Audience is a noun, means the group of people gathered in one place to watch or listen to a play or a film. For example, the audience began clapping and cheering. Band. Band is a noun, means a group of musicians who play modern music together. Finalist. Noun means a person or group competing in a final. For example, the two finalists were Brazil and France. Comic is a noun, means someone who entertains people by telling jokes. For example, Ahmed Helmi is my favorite comic. Performer is a noun, means a person who entertains people by acting, singing, dancing, or playing music. Talent. Talent is a noun, means someone who has a natural ability to be good at something, especially without being taught. For example, he has a talent for drawing. Judge is a noun, means the person who officially decides who is the winner of a competition. Confidence is a noun, means the quality of being certain of your abilities, and the adjective of confidence is confident. Now let's move to the grammar of this unit. In this unit we are going to talk about reported speech. First we will start by statements. If the sentence starts in the present, there is no back shift of tenses in reported speech. For example, Susan, I work in an office. So, in order to change it into indirect or into reported speech, we say, Susan says that she works in an office. So, we don't change the tense because the introductory verb is in the present simple tense. Susan says. But if the sentence starts in the past, there is often back shift of tenses. There is a change of tenses in reported speech. For example, Susan, I work in an office. Susan said that, here the introductory verb is in the past, said. Susan said that she worked in an office. So pay attention that we change the word work or the verb work into worked, or we change from present simple into past simple. So pay attention that in order to change into reported speech, we change the tense from present into past if the introductory verb is in the past tense. So we change from present simple into past simple, work, worked. Present continuous into past continuous. Present perfect into past perfect. And we have many examples here on page 13. Peter, I work in the garden. So Peter said that he worked in the garden. Peter, I have worked in the garden. Peter said that he had worked in the garden. We change from present perfect into past perfect. And pay attention also that we change past simple into past perfect. Peter, I worked in the garden. Peter said that he had worked in the garden. I will work. We change it into would work. So, will plus infinitive, we change it into would plus infinitive. I can work, can plus infinitive, we change it into could plus infinitive. May work, we change it into might work, and so on. Pay attention also, I am working in the garden, I am working in the garden. Okay, we change it into past, I was working in the garden. I have been working, we change it into had been working. Pay attention also that we can make some changes in the expressions of time. For example, today we change it into that day. Yesterday, the day before. The day before yesterday, we change it into 2 days before. Tomorrow, the next day or the following day. Next week, month or year, we change it into the following week, month or year. Last week, month or year, we change it into the previous week, month or year. Ago, we change it into before. This, that. Here, there. Now let's move to the reported questions. We have 2 types of questions, yes or no questions and WH questions. For example, yes or no question, do you play football? Peter asked me whether or if. So we write if or whether plus subject. Whether or if I played. Pay attention that we also change the tense from present into past. Here the question is in the present simple tense. Do you play football? We change it into past simple. If I played football. So the question will be, Peter asked me whether or if I played football. What about WH questions? We start by the question word when. For example, here we have an example. When do you play football? Peter asked. So we can say Peter asked me when. We write the question word plus subject when I. Also we change the tense of the verb played when I played football. So the question will be Peter asked me when I played football. Reported commands. For affirmative commands we put or we use to plus infinitive. For example, father, do your homework. We change it into indirect by saying father told me to do my homework. But in negative commands, teacher, don't talk to your neighbor. We change it into indirect by saying the teacher told me not to talk to my neighbor. So in negative we use to, not to plus infinitive. Now open your booklet, page 18, in order to answer these questions. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, he says that his sister speaks good English. Number 2, I say that they do their work properly. Number 3, Hand tells me that her brother is in bad mood. Number 4, they said that they would be in Cairo the next day. Number 5, Rami told them that his father had been a bit tired that day. Number 6, she told me that I would have to visit my sick uncle the next day. Number 7, Mr. Ali told us that he would reward us if we decorated the class that day. Number 8, the police told the lady that her husband was wanted by them. Now rewrite the following sentences. Number 1, I say the sun gives us heat and light. Use that. I say that the sun gives us heat and light. Number 2, they said to her, your brother was absent from school yesterday. Told. They told her that her brother had been absent from school the day before. Now pay attention that we change yesterday into the day before. Number 3, she said you made some spelling mistakes, Amr. She told Amr that he had made some spelling mistakes. Number 4, we said to him, your father needs a lot of care nowadays. We told him that his father needed a lot of care on those days. Number 5, she said, I respect you for your great efforts, Manal. She told Manal She told Manal that she respected her for her great efforts. Number 6. He said to Ahmed, I must leave for Cairo tomorrow morning, you told. He told Ahmed that he had to leave for Cairo on the next day morning. The next one, number 7. I said, do you speak good French? I asked him. I asked him if he spoke good French. Number 8. They said to us, are you okay now? They asked us if we were okay then. Pay attention that in reported questions, we put full stop at the end of the reported questions. Number 9. He said to them, where did you go yesterday? He wondered. Wondered means asked. He wondered where they had gone the day before. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Goodbye.